Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to another stream of Sporiza. And just as an FYI, if I look a bit distracted, I updated my Streamlabs OBS today, or it automatically updated, and I lost all my sources and scenes. So I'm stuck with having to rebuild it. Basically, sorry, my setup is very straightforward, so it's not too hard to rebuild. I just want to make sure that, as far as I know, I am live, and it looks like I'm live. But do let me know if you see any trouble or things that were working before and isn't working, or was never working. Just let me know. I expect there might still be a few things left. Back to the game, where I was at last time. I had just finished the Eufaula Tunnels quest, and I was also, I think I'm very near the end of month 2, and was trying very hard to beat Higgins. I think at last check, I was bang on exactly the same number of rep points that he had, with 1 day to spare. And I've got a advertisement running in the Portia Times, which give me plus 20 rep a day, so it should put me slightly ahead. There isn't any more commissions left, because it's a Sunday, but I might be able to do an inspection and get some bonus rep points from that to beat Higgins in month 2. But the other thing I want to do as well is the museum opened this Saturday. Yeah, so last day of month 2. Let's look at where we are on the calendar. So there's still Day of Memories. However, this Day of Memories, I believe, was the previous day's after midnight event. So even though it's on the calendar for this day, I think it's only the previous day's one. However, it being on the calendar, I think will still give me a rep points if I give people bonus gifts today. So there's bonus gifts to be given. There is potential mining, and I want to explore or give the museum a bunch of fish that I've got. So I've got a bunch of gifts. I've got this special gift which I believe Kale would really like. So, and I've got these other gifts that I can just generally hand out to the people I believe would like them. So let's go and see. We've got a bunch of other citizen quests. That's not Commerce Guild commissions. That is just in the waiting state. Let's see. Okay. I've got out of the museum, and Ak is already on my property. Oh, no, it's not.
Hello.
Hello, Ak. Just turning up the mic a little bit. I've got speakers as well. Let's see.
I'm sorry I wasn't of much help with your last mission. I'm not a combat AI. Though, if I were, I don't think the people here would like me very much.
Understood. Thanks, Ak. How about a gift? Ah, no, it's plus 15, so it looks like the bonus points doesn't count anymore. Okay, understood. But there is still stuff to get. Tree farm. Oh, I've upgraded my tree farm to the next level as well. So I'm at level 2 now. I think the next upgrade is 20,000 or 40,000. So still a bit of upgrades there. This is from sorry. Hi Sporiza, thanks for your help at the tunnel. I noticed that the digger AI dropped a large drill tip. I'm wondering if you'll be able to use that to help us build a driller that we can use to speed up the tunnel construction. Attached is a diagram that I found in Vega 5. It looks absurdly complicated, and I have never seen anything like it at the time. No one had the type of drill tip required to build this thing, but now we do. Good luck. From Mint. New diagram added. The driller and one large drill tip. Nice. From Ginger. Yellow sapphire necklace and yellow sapphire necklace recipe book. My brother went to Tall Sky recently and bought back some colorful stones. I made a necklace with them. I'd like you to have it. I hope that you like it. It's very cute. Maybe you can use your workshop and make a few more. Yellow sapphire necklace. Thank you. From Ginger. Oh, we've got a play date as well. Day after dark. From the Commerce Guild. Dear Builder, thank you for your exemplary effort in discovering product issues in yesterday's inspection. You truly have the skills of a top-tier builder. Here's a little something for your time. Portia Commerce Guild 4 tempering liquid condensed power stone and a tea set. Thank you. From the Research Center. New diagram, industrial sewing machine. Here's the diagram for the industry sewing machine as promised. I made a few adjustments so that it should work better than what Carol had. I also went ahead and removed the sewing head from Carol's machine and attached it here. I don't think we can duplicate it, so don't lose it. I'm just looking at my phone. I just want to make sure I set my timer so that I don't play till midnight. So don't lose it. Okay, nice. So one of the weight stuff is no longer waiting. I need to make a driller. Oh yeah, that's the recipe. Let's learn this. Right click. Yellow sapphire necklace craft recipe learned. Mission. Wait for trees. Carol sewing machine. Construct an industry sewing machine. Okay, so that's apple trees. Harvest. Harvest. Must harvest. Must harvest. Must harvest. Apple slicers. Nice. Okay, that's not apple slices, but I'll take it. Nice. Nice! Okay. While we are here, we can do some stuff. And this is the thing that I actually like quite a bit about the game is you start doing one thing and then there's the other thing that you want to do as well, and then you completely use your track of thought. So I was actually going to build the industrial sewing machine and got distracted by all the sparkly bits, man. Let's kick off the industrial sewing machine. I can probably make some industrial furnaces as well, because I want to upgrade all my civil furnaces. So have I got the machine? So I've got enough bloodstone, lots of stone and lots of resin, steel plates. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that I can turn into industrial furnace stuff. Let's see. Can you hear me? Let me actually, sorry, just want to check my Streamlabs OBS. It looks a bit weird at the moment. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Okay, looks like the mic is miking. Back to the game. Forge is a new one, and the driller is what I want to build. Just enough industrial engine. I've been giving that away from just about enough. I can make this, and I've got one of this, and I can make this, and I can make that. I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, it's going to be a close one. Okay, so I've actually got industrial engine on my hand. Let's put that in. No, industrial engine, place. Bang in the middle of the driller. And control panel, single seat. Okay, let's go to the workbench, because it will now tell me what I need for that thing. So that's the secret. You start building something and then this quest thing will actually just populate what you need. So let's make one of this, two of these, rubber tires, two, steel shells 3, jumbo tires 2. Okay, what's the new stuff? Oh, it's probably insulated planter box. Specially made planter box used for keeping water in very dry conditions. Which was for this mission that I've built for the constructing the south bank. And this one, which is attack plus 11. The sapphire necklace. Make a few crystal necklaces, because that's a nice gift for some of the folks in town. Just so I let them on me. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want to place all these bonus stuff. I want to go and give gifts as well, but I need to just finish this. Wow, lots of items. Okay, let's see. This place control panel. Seat. It's a seat for the operator. Okay. 6 is a rubber tire. The rear. That's the small ones. Steel shell. It is the jumbo tires on the side, and the drill goes at the front. Should probably move one of the inventory boxes. Let me actually pick that up and move it so I can actually access it here. Can I put it here? No, I can put it there. Let's see. I need the drills. I think was in my special box. Yeah. So I've actually got one, and he gave me one in the message. So there we go. Driller, retrieve. Thank you. And I actually wanted to make an industrial sewing machine as well. So for that, I've got enough of that, enough of that, enough of that. Yeah. And 2. I'm just gonna have enough. Oh! Hard aluminum from electric furnace. Okay, I can't actually make that one. I think this is from the Industrial Ruins 3. I've got all the other stuff, but I haven't been to Industrial Ruins 3, which is the source for aluminum. Okay, so let's actually do this in. Put the other drill in the main one, and I'll keep this on me, and this, and this, oh no, and roses, and talisman. Hold on. I know there's one person that likes talismans. Hold on. Items and gifts. Have I got any talismans? Ardit likes a talisman. That's what I know in terms of what the people in my town like. Oh, that's the 1 day, 1 hour. Okay, let's go to town. I want to take my trusty steed to town. My trusty steed Twitch. And do the Portia Commerce Guild inspections to see if I will rank a number 1 at the end of month 2. With a thick edge there. Is it another one? Okay, nice. Rep 16 points. There's a mistake there, a bit thick on the side there, a bit dirty over there. Nice. 16 points. I will take it. There's a bit of a weird edge at the top. Whoa, okay, that looks a bit weird, and that looks a bit weird. Okay. Nice 18 rep points, I will take it. And that looks a bit weird. That still looks weird. And both of them look weird on that angle. Hold on. Another 18 red points. So, do we watch? Do we watch? Oh, yes, yes, 40 points. It's the ad that made the difference. The ad that I ran in the last week, because it's plus 20 points per day, red points, which doesn't seem like that much, but it's just nudged me ahead of Higgins in month 2. And this should be coming my way. I hope he doesn't do like an inspection or something that gives him bonus points as well.
You finally fixed the roof. Thank you so much. The draft was causing my hair to go sideways.
It's still sideways. I think we'll be getting a lot more commissions now that the bridge is complete. We used to have to transport everything west of the main road, but now we can move goods directly east through the desert. Can I get bonus points? Red points? There we go. We've had some bad luck. First a giant talking rodent, now an ancient drilling robot. But hey, you're getting better and better at this boulder business every day. Thanks, Antoine. Very complimentary of you. Let's go and see. So, as of 9:30 PM on the last day of the month, I am in the lead. Oh, let's talk to this guy.
Hi.
Hi. What have you got for sale today? Small engine. It's interesting. I thought because it's a new day that he would have restocked this. I bought the one yesterday. Max stamina plus 8. Because this is something that Gale quite likes. So I bought it for Gale. I was hoping there's another one. And this as well. So I bought both giant seeds as well. Okay. I bought all the good stuff. Thank you. And Scraps and Pinky. Oh, that's so cute. Somebody's got a quest for me. Hold on. And I want to buy roses from Alice's Flower Shop. How's the new sign? Hey, Sam's over there. The sign doesn't actually say anything, but the cover does. The flower shop. Okay. Who's got this quest? Ah, Paulie. Hello, Paulie.
Hello, smallish builder. Come here. Come on, we must discuss a matter of manly importance.
Sure, I've got time to chat.
Great news! That's great news! You see, when I was training my body yesterday, Mars told me about a small group of warriors from Seaside who make their fists strong by punching trees. I said to myself, that's the manliest thing I've ever heard. I must try it. And believe me, smallish builder, I did. Those trees felt my mighty hands. Cocoons and rubber fruit were falling everywhere. But my fists could not keep up with my manly spirit. Today they're all swollen and I can't do the fine detail work that makes my furniture truly great. Not all hammers and saws, my little friend. This furniture takes a keen eye and quick fingers. In a few days I have a client coming from Sandrock to pick up some tea tables. But these hands are probably going to be smashed up for a while. Is there any chance you can make them?
I've got a bunch of them already. For Gale.
I like your confidence. Listen
multi-purpose
here, smallish
tea
friend.
table.
A man like me does not ask for someone to do his work as a favor. I'll give you the full payment from the
Full
client
payment.
in return. I was thinking about getting some relics to help out the museum, but the stuff they're trading are useless to me. Hey! When I heard you guys needed help, I got there as fast as I could. But it seems like you already took care of the problem in a manly way.
In a manly way. Understood.
To you.
For you. Let's see what this recipe is. Multi-purpose tea table. Hardwood blank honeybee wax. Okay, let's go and do this then. Driller needs to go to... Oh, there's another quest. Church of the Light, Emily, big flower sale. Ah, because it's a Sunday, a bunch of the townsfolk goes to church on Sunday, so usually they're up there. Let's go up to think is it Mint? That is by the clinic. I need to train my horse to the next level as well. Let's see.
Good. You're recovering well and should be good to go. But I'm still having headaches, doctor.
Antoine, actually.
For the headache, use the medicine from last time for a few more days. Things should be fine. Okay, but I still feel my heart beating really, really fast. Heart still beats fast? Did you rest well? Working too hard at the Commerce Guild? Make sure you get enough
Get
rest.
enough rest.
Okay, you were the boss. Hey there.
Hey, what happened to Antoine?
Strange. You should be fine with these medicine. Why are you still sick?
What else could it possibly be?
Yeah, it could be some new disease. Pay attention to it.
Could his condition be related to his mood?
Mood? I don't really know then. Wish I had learned more at Seaside.
But I was young and foolish, so I left when I thought I already learned everything there is to learn.
Oh, by the way, here's a task for you. In the next few days, my teacher will send some medical books and magazines to
Hoorah.
Iwo by sea. Can you ask him about it for me? Let me know if it has arrived. Thank
That
you.
sounds easy.
I can't believe you got this built. You must have used some dark magic, eh?
It was
You're
in
one
my
heck of a
pocket.
builder.
Thanks, man.
Hi.
And
I'm feeling
another bonus
drowsy
point.
again today.
Oh, that was 220 rep points. I'm way ahead of Higgins. Let's give him a gift.
Thank you. Never expected you to give me this.
Nice. Let's see. So, socially, with Mint is not even on the first page. Let's see. Mint is almost to buddy level. Very close. Can we play RPS with Mint? Yeah, we can play RPS. Let's play RPS. Paper! Paper! Ah. Paper! Scissors. Scissors! Ah. Rock! Yeah. Next winner wins paper! Yeah! Somehow I felt like he knew what I was going for. Relationship +2. Still not there. Okay. I can actually... what can I buy here? I can buy a bamboo incense, which is 300 hit points restore and removes poison. And it's because it's 89% market price. I will take some of that. Thank you. And I want to go and give Gale a gift. I think he's in the church. So let's go to the church and give some gifts to the kind folk in the church. And then I might try and finish. Oh, 2 quests. Hold on. Alice, hello?
Oh, hey. Thanks again for helping me with my flower shop makeover. I've been receiving more customers now than I've ever had.
Brilliant.
My flower garden is just about ready for a big harvest, meaning a big new stock of flower bouquets are on its way.
Nice.
With this new stock, I'm planning to do my very first flower bouquet sale.
That sounds great, Alice.
To be quite honest, I'm both excited and nervous. There are preparations to be done, and I would feel much more at ease with another helping hand. Could I can always
Yes,
rely
absolutely.
on you. First, we need to put up posters around Portia to let everyone know of the sale. Let's put one in Central Plaza and another in Peach Plaza.
Okay. And Gale wants something as well.
What should I do?
What's wrong?
Oh, it's not a big deal.
I love that they
Just
like
I
just
ordered a new book for my
start
daughter
this
last month,
conversation in
but due
church.
to some unforeseen circumstances, the shipment won't arrive until much later. So, I've been trying to find some other way to get her that new book.
The mysterious man came back to town yesterday. He actually had this novel, but he refused to sell it for mysterious reasons. He said I had to use a Panbat mask to exchange for it. I don't have or know how to make this mask, but you do. Can you do me a favor and make a deal with the salesman? Sure, sounds easy. Oh, that will probably require Panbat masks, and I previously had a issue with the Panbat masks in that it requires Panbat wings, and I was running out of it at the end of the day. Plus 18, thanks Gail. Dolly, Molly. Emily, how about a gift for you? I heard you like pumpkin pie.
Smells too good to eat.
Nice. And Chua, Higgin, Lucy. I've got a gift for Lucy. What fellas likes? Gift. How about this? Okay.
Thank you. Never expected you to give me this.
Nice. Okay. I don't want to buy anything. How much data did this go? I've got 54. Buy 2 of these. And 2 of these. Not sure if I'm gonna need them, but I'd like to have some spare in the inventory in case I've got more space and a desire to build more trees later. To expand my horticulture. Is it horticulture? Let's see. Flower shop poster. Okay, just gonna put this up. Oh, what's this one? There. Ah, over there. There we go. Posters. How about there? Posters. Sale. Flower shop sale. Biggest sale ever. Let's talk to this guy.
You want the Legend of the Red Prince as well? It's rare, so I don't want money for it. I want a Panbat mask. Yeah. Strange request. I don't know. Yada yada. Don't care. That's what I want.
Don't care.
Remember,
I'll take it.
I'm leaving.
Understood. Panbat mask. So I need to make some Panbat wings. Okay. Now shop posters. Okay, let's go. Let's try and find some Panbats and actually equip a weapon for that. This can probably go there, this can go there. Just want to make sure that I've still got all the nudges for gifts on my numbered bar. Okay, let's see. Number 2. Actually be the other way around. So 2 and 3. Just there we go. Panbat! No Panbat a wing. See? Panbat! 1 bat wing. Oh, 2 bat wings. Can I get that one? No. Get that one. There's 1 bat wing. I think that should be enough. I think it was just 3. Okay, let's do this. Oh, let's do some of these. Get some fish food as well, which is a bug's egg or bug egg. This is the nice thing about the horse, you can basically just run up to where you want to be and just go to town. Okay, that sounds like Mrs. Ladybug. There we go. That's the only one that aggroes you like right away. Wheat seed. Let's see. Okay, hold on. What have I got now? Dr. Zeus. Okay, I actually need to give some of that back. But the Dr. Zeus book needs to go to the harbor. Let's see. Whee! Look, I'm like flying. Scene from the Titanic. I'm flying! I think I might come by here as well for the Emperor's fish quest to try and get the museum thing up.
But there have been no deliveries to Portia recently. How about this? I will let you know if his books arrive. I just came back from a delivery trip to Vega 5. The people there are awfully excited about the prospect of connecting with Sandrock through Portia. Hi! There are dangerous relics everywhere. You never know what you're going to stumble upon, so you've always got to be careful. Or you can be like me and live mostly on water. See you!
Bye. Okay. And... I think there was a bit of fertilizer somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And there's some of these fish food. Walking fish food. Mr. Ladybugs. And I want to check if Ardit would like a gift. Could probably have waited for a public holiday. Panbat. Are these panbats? No, they're not attackable. The thing is, I did the quest for the farm that turned them friendly. So I think all the panbats here aren't actually attackable.
How thoughtful of you.
Thanks, Audit. Let's see. The next upgrade is 40,000 goals. They're already level 3. I thought it was level 2. Okay. So 40,000 goals for the next upgrade. I'm not sure if there's another upgrade after that, but we can see. We can see. Let's see. Let's go to the church and talk to Alice.
All done? That's great. I'm just about ready, but before we begin the sale, we will need to hand out some pamphlets.
Okay.
I will stay by the shop and hand out pamphlets to any passerby. Could you hand these ones out to a range of townspeople in Portia? The people on this list will likely be interested in the sale, so please search for them.
Okay, I hope they're all here. Phyllis is interested, apparently.
Is Alice's floor shop having a sale? I'll definitely check it out.
Right.
I'm glad we have a museum in town now. I think society as a whole focused too much on the bad, the world-ended things from the old world.
The world ended.
Instead of the beautiful things they also had.
Nice. Nice. Let's see. Phyllis, Antoine, Sonia, hello, Albert, and Antoine, okay. And me! I love a sale. Cheap, discounted roses for gifts. Making friends of the townsfolk. Let's see. I see somebody who's moving about. Somebody's moving about. A&G Construction. That could be Albert. Hey, he's got a hat.
Alice's
Nice.
flower shop is having a sale? Good. I can buy some flowers for my date. What do you think of our design for the Portia Museum? It's way better than that dirty old building in Atara for sure, in my opinion.
Like my new look?
Yeah.
A hat. I got a new hat. Hello.
Nice.
I'm glad you're alright. Mint's also doing okay last time I checked. We'll be proceeding with the tunneling soon. Hopefully, that'll be the end of our troubles.
Nice. Nice. I can probably get some stone and turn it into wood again as well. So much to do, which is why I said the game too slow. Hold on. Antoine. Well, I mean, yeah, I might check that the 220 points actually made the difference. Where did Antoine go? Antoine!
Is Alice Florist going to be on sale? I'm sure to check it out.
Thanks, Antoine. Let's check this out. Check this out. 7885. Higgins. I beat your ass fair and square. Nice. And Sonia. Who should be by the round table, I guess. Sonia? Inside the round table? Hello,
Portia
gentle.
always had the natural beauty. Now its infrastructure and cultural attractions are getting there as well. Don't you think so?
Yeah!
Hey! My
Too
young
kind.
one. You must tell me all about your heroic rescue mission in Ingol's mine. I heard you even had a run-in with the Chief Honcho.
Chief
Don't see
Honcho.
those too often.
Nice. How about recipe? What do you want to learn today? I have a few dishes to share with you. See which one you want to hear. Using salt as an ingredient, pumpkin as an ingredient, or bamboo papaya as an ingredient. He's going to give me one of the ones that I already know. But let's try it. Pumpkin. Wise choice. I have a dish called pumpkin steamed rice to make rice, pumpkin, and shaggy mane. I think I don't have this one yet. Oh, I do. Just not those combinations, maybe. Sonia. There's a sale on.
Are on sale? Then I have to go and see.
Nice. Okay. Talk to Alice. I need to go to the museum as well. I need to see. Oh, let me actually pick up all the emperor fish that I've got at home, because that's what you give for the museum to get their blessing. Oh, I need to make a Panbat mask. Sorry. For the mysterious salesman, Panbat mask. There we go. Okay. What was in there? Something new. Multi-purpose tea table. You wanted how many? Oh. This is now when you take on too many missions, it can only check 3. So I need 3 multi-purpose tea tables and a Panbat mask. 3 multi-purpose tea table. Multi-purpose tea table. And a Panbat mask. And that one and one of these. Okay. Let me actually kick off some hardwood planks. While we are here, steel plates are looking good. Yeah, let's cap that out. Oh. Cap. Okay, ironwood and plank, charcoal. What's ironwood and plank looking? I'm happy with where we are. I'm not gonna do more. I would like to have a bit of a reserve stockpile of iron, wood and plank, or ironwood at least. Craft more charcoal, please. Molten alloy. Steel. It's fine. Fine. Carbon steel bar. Refuel. More carbon steel bars. It's fine. Some more carbon steel bars. Max capacity. Bronze bars. Refuel. Tin ore and copper ore is still fine for a while. Carbon steel. More carbon steel. Charcoal. Let's see. I'm worried about my wood. Let's see. Charcoal. I've got 3,400, which should be fine. How much stone I've got left? Refuel. Carbon steel. Refuel. Top up. Thank you. Or carbon steel. Refuel. Top up. Manganese. Refuel. I'm actually gonna switch this one to charcoal, just because looks like my charcoal's getting a bit low. Refuel, top up. Yeah, 110. It isn't that low, but it's not 0, but I'd like to keep ahead of my production. Carbon steel bar, top up fuel, and top up that as well. And then I can probably, in terms of the steel plates, top this one up back to maximum. Okay. And sort everything. So I've got a pandat mask, I've got these multi-purpose tea table, and I've got a bunch of emperor fish that I want to go and give to the museum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, fish. I put it in food. Emperor fish. I'm sure I've got some Emperor Goliath as well. Just seeing if I've got any spare Emperor fish anywhere. I might have mispackaged. No, that's alright. Okay. So, oops, cancel. And you can see what it looks like. Trying to hand in stuff. Somebody's coming down. Alice. Hello, Alice.
Phew. Thanks for your help. We are now ready
Big
to begin
flower
the
shop
flower
sale.
shop sale. I'm so excited.
50% off. Nice relationship. Plus 50. Okay. Wait for trees. Industrial sewing machine. Paulie. Some tables for you, Paulie.
This is good work. Wood is sanded smooth, the legs are even. You keep this up, you could catch up to me one day. Here's your pay. But listen, while you're working on this, I got to thinking. Those people from Sandrock, they sure do love their desert tea. I hate the stuff myself. Tea is the least manly drink in the world.
Least manly drink in the
Then
world.
I had an epiphany. What if I make the tea more manly myself? Tea can't resist my strong will. I'm not good at preparing food, so can you help me with this thought? Add chili pepper to a tea of your choice and see what happens.
Sure. Make some tea. Chili teas. Okay. And let me actually make sure I've got it marked. Manly Tea Doctor's book, Legend of... I need to do this as well. Where is this guy? There it is.
Okay, not bad,
Nice.
not bad. The balance is good, so this'll do. Here's your book. Enjoy.
He kind of has this mask thing on as well, so maybe he needs the Panbat mask for like a mask. Imagine that. A Panbat mask as a mask? Outrageous. So, I think this is actually my first visit in the museum in this playthrough, and yeah, so you can put a bunch of stuff down, like a small assembled item, large assembled item, medium assembled item. I'm not sure if it's actually got the space for every potential item in the game, but it's got a bunch of spaces for different types of items, and then when you've donated stuff you can come here and get stuff. So I think this 10 donation items is actually the relic constructor machine. Not sure what this is. Can I? Ah, I can see. One safety box. Ah, I think the safety box is the 60 item storage box that isn't accessible to helpers. So I've got the helpers box, which is accessible to the helper, which is 60 items. But this one is not accessible to the helper. So cushion, couch, square table. Don't know what this is. I think, yeah, recovery machine is the relic recovery thing. 60 items. Mini bowling alley. What's this one? Marble flower bed. Okay. Wait. Exhibits. What's exhibits? Ah, 0 items donated. I am going to donate some fish. Let's see. Thing. Yeah, there we go. So you can do this. E observe and R then tells you fish species collected. Fish species collected. None. Hold on. Escape. Exit. Exit. And patiently put in some kingfish. Emperor fish, I mean. And then I need to see what I still need. Looks like the Goliath, I need the Emperor one as well. So put one in, put one in, put one in, put one in, put one in. That was those ones, and I've got that, 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 and that. This one, and this one. So it should be 10 if I've correctly handed them all or put them all in the tank. One. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Okay, so if we now observe, there should be 10 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need, let me actually do this. Emperor frogfish. So I still need a frog, a Goliath, and a wise fish emperor. At which point I would have ticked all the boxes for the emperor fish, and then its kingfish is the next stage for this. Okay, and let's 2 hours to play. See stuff back there. What else was tables? This. Okay. We don't want to put that there. Yeah, I've not got any plans to vigorously donate to the museum yet, besides the fish, but it helps if you've got more relics. So I've got some relics. Maybe I can donate some relics that I've already got. Play. Don't think you can actually start early with Gale. Ah, you can with Ginger. Let's actually go and talk to the mayor. Where is the mayor at? Ah, it's on the fireside. Not much happening in town.
This is great. Ginger's been looking forward to this novel for a long time.
Nice. Relations are plus 30. Nice. It's great that you also get, you've done the quest for Gale, but you get bonus points with Ginger as well. Rep points, I should say. Hello, Ginger.
Hi.
Start playing. Yes. Oh, look how cute she looks. You wanna play? Not Twitch. Ginger. Ginger? Can you actually do the seesaw? Hold on. It should be on the map, right? Can't do the seesaw with her. Can do swinging. Can do the ghost mine, fireworks, doodle. Yeah, so all these icons on the minimap is activities you can do on your play. Usually there's like a seesaw thing as well. This is actually my first play date with Ginger, so I don't know if that's a setting or just because it's Ginger. Maybe it's something else that prevents. She's so patient and slow. You want to, like, right? That's alright, Ginger. Take your time. We're talking, right? We're talking. Want to play on the swings here? Yes. Play on the swings. Nice. Turn 2. Keep up with me this time. Nice. How many? What was that? 20 mood. Okay, let's get on the horse, Ginger. And let's go and chat under the wishing tree. I'm a little tired. Can we sit down for a while? Sure. What to do next? Casual talk.
You know, because of my condition, I rarely step outside Portia. If I do get better, I would love to travel the world.
Oh, compliment. You must be really strong-willed.
Thank you for understanding. It's very stressful to live with my condition, but it has taught me to live each day to the fullest.
Another compliment? It seems like your family cares a lot about you.
Uh-huh. Sometimes a little too much. I can still take care of myself.
Oh. How about a gift? Oh, she doesn't really like gifts. How about some roses? I like it, thank you. You don't have to bring me any gifts though. I'd like to go on walks or go have a chat on the wishing tree with you. It's where we are. Amazing. Let's see if... Where's my horse? Trusty steed. Trusty steed. My trusty steed Twitch. Moment. Let's go and eat. I think you can eat for 2 action points. Or play for 2 action points. Did she come inside? Let's just go over here. Did she come inside? Do I have to? Hello? Hello? I'm not abandoning the date. I thought you were following me. Where is good Ginger? Did I lose Ginger? Oh, there she is. She went inside.
I love to make things with my hands. It really brightens up my day.
Let's go inside. Nope, Ginger follows us. Is she behind us? What? Oh, there she is. Hello, Ginger. Let's see. Eat time? Eat at the Round Table restaurant, sure. Talk about... I haven't got... Order is 3 action points. Ask about work.
I don't have a job right now, but I want to be an architect like my brother when I get better.
Oh, I've got a feeling this is one of those really sad stories that doesn't have a happy ending if you try and date and make something with Ginger. Oh. How about favorite foods? Rainbow lemonade. 46 mood points. Play with Ginger plus 15 relationship. I had a great time. We should hang out again soon. Thanks, Ginger. Sad story. Sad story. Okay. Bye, Ginger. At least we weren't chaperoned by Kust. He seems to chaperone her everywhere. So, are there any other quests that I need to do today? So, my Abandoned Ruins 2 license expires. I'm not too worried about that. I wanted to go fishing for those extra. Let's actually do that. I said I will do that. No bonus skill points. Oh, spicy tea. Hold on. Chili pepper and tea in the cooking set. Okay, let's actually make a spicy tea. I want to go fishing too. Cooking set. Where's my cooking set? Okay, there's my cooking set. And so all these emperor fish I can actually now sell because I actually just kept them, except for except for emperor golden salmon, because I believe that is part of a recipe. But all the rest I can just sell. So okay, sort all, yeah, it's fine. Agriculture is full. What do I want to? Oh, wildflowers isn't in there. I can put that in there. Let's put wildflowers and clothing. And that can be a gift. Hold on. Items and gifts. Yeah, I just need to keep my inventory clean. Okay, and a manufacture. Seems I've picked up some carbon steel bars somewhere. Items and gifts can be this yellow sapphire necklace as well. Okay. I was doing something. Getting chili and tea. Rainbow lemonade. That is the one that Ginger said she liked, actually. I'm making notes. Question mark whether Ginger likes the rainbow lemonade as a gift. I do occasionally use the wiki if I feel compelled to increase somebody's relationship. But I don't mind exploring some stuff and finding out if they actually like stuff or not. So I've got that chili pepper. Hold on. Chilies and tea. Some tea as well. So let's do this. Now I need to gather this and gather this and gather this. Okay. What can I make? Quality leather, delicate fur, normal fur, delicate fur. Let's make some more normal fur. Okay, and cooking set is now the tea and chili. So, add ingredients, add tea, start cooking. Spicy tea. Okay. Let's see if we can find Paulie. There's Paulie. Manly drink for you. Manly
This
drink.
is how it's done. Bottoms up. That pepper sure showed the tea who's boss. Doesn't make it a manly drink, but it sure helps. Thank you for helping me, Builder. You made my mind stronger today.
My mind stronger. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's make sure I've done all the commissions that I want to. Dr. Zoo, I'm waiting. Actually, track that. Industrial sewing machine. I need this new titanium, was it? So let's go fishing first. I need to find frogfish, emperor frog, emperor fish, which I believe is this spot down here, and then Goliath and wise fish. So this is till I catch an emperor frogfish, so I can ignore anything besides kingfish and emperor frogfish. Frogfish. Normal frogfish. Normal frogfish. Catfish. Pipe. Racket. Frogfish. No. Catfish. Frogfish. Catfish. Catfish. I will take the king catfish. So this is one bonus thing if you're not like looking to try and reel everything in. You can just wait them out till you catch what you want, like that. Catfish king or emperor frogfish. Emperor frogfish, please. I want the special bonus fishing rod from emperor fish. Nope. Let's see. Normal. No emperor, but not the type I want. Normal. 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 Too many. Normal. 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 I wonder if too much time passes and it might actually be worth just reeling in the normal fish as well. Frog kingfish. This isn't even emperor fish, it's just a frog kingfish. I might try to save some of these kingfish now as well. Just because the next, I want to say, tier of fish that you can give in the museum after the emperor set is the king set. And I'm not super desperate for money at the moment, so I might do that first with the current kingfish, unless I capture two. So there we go, that's the one I want. Emperor frogfish, thank you. Okay, and then Emperor Goliath fish. This one I might actually pull out normal Goliath because they are worth like 300 and something goals individually until I catch the Emperor Goliath. Let's see. Golden salmon. Emperor golden salmon. Golden salmon. Golden salmon. Goliath. Whoa, they're still lively. They're still lively. Yeah, the red circle for these are still a bit more lively than the other kinds of fish. It's actually just, I want to say just catch the one, but I'm so tempted to just make some money while I'm fishing. I will catch an emperor anyway sometime. Let's see. Oh, but each of the ones that I do reel in takes time as well, so I might actually ignore normal ones and just go for emperors. Right. Or kingfish. I will take kingfish as well. It's like amazing how many kingfish you catch when you're trying to catch normal, just emperor fish. It almost seems like the kingfish of this version is like easier to catch than the normal one. Didn't want to spend time with this. It's a nervous click. Oops. Oops. Yeah, it still takes time to reel them in. If I can catch all the outstanding ones. If I can let go of the urge to click. Normal. 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 Understood. Normal. 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 Ah, there we go. If I can reel it in. Oops. Yes. Patience. Catch it. Just catch it. Okay. So, last one is the Emperor Wisefish, which is up by the collapsed wasteland. So, I've got an hour and 20 minutes before I pass out at the end of the day. Question is, am I going to be lucky enough to make it and catch an Emperor Wisefish? Let's see. Fish. Okay, little over an hour to catch an Emperor Wisefish. Emperor Wisefish. Emperor Wisefish, come on. Fish Whisperer. Emperor Wisefish. Emperor Wisefish. Like that. Yay! Okay, now I can just relax and catch whatever I can catch. Don't even have to catch anything. Oh, catch a catfish. Bladefish. Emperor catfish. Bladefish. None. Oh, last reel before I pass out. Bladefish. Kingfish? 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 Yes? Yes? No. Emperor catfish. That's fine. Whee! And it passes out. But it got the 3 remaining emperor fish. So, and that was month 2. So this is now the start of autumn in the game. But let's see. So calendar, yeah. So autumn. It's Alice's birthday today. Must remember to give her a gift. So I actually, in terms of the kingfish, I'm actually gonna start saving the kingfish so that I can put them.
Here are the adult poplar trees, as promised.
Yeah, I can start doing the South Block quest now.
You'll need to use these and your planter boxes to construct them into sand blockers at your assembly station. Here's the diagram for that. I designed it as well. Pretty nice, eh?
Sounds good, Dawa. Sounds good. sand blocker diagram. Let's put the kingfish. I'm gonna put them in the fish storage. I don't need all that catfish. There's actually a food item, and that's actually a food item. One kingfish, and one kingfish. Okay. So I'm just going to save one of each so that I can, when that opportunity to hand that into Django would like to play. What does he like? Pot of Asteria. How about an invitation? Shall we hang out together tomorrow? Okay. Beach Plaza tomorrow at 10 instead. Weird glass jar viewed by edit. Relationship plus 33. The reason I put this stuff out here is for people to admire it. But you can do the same thing in the museum. So you can donate stuff to the museum and people just go around the museum and look at stuff, and then you get bonus relationship points. It does say. So this one, it said he just viewed it and he gets the relationship points. But if they view it in the museum, that text will say viewed it in the museum and get plus 33 relationship points. So, from the Commerce Guild. Dear Builder, thank you for your exemplary effort in discovering product issues in yesterday's inspection. You truly have the skills of a top tier builder. Here's a little something for your time. Tempering liquid, condensed stone and a carving knife. Thank you. Workshop rankings. Congratulations on obtaining the #1 position in the workshop rankings last month. You're a model workshop and an inspiration for the rest of us. We're very glad to see such a wonderful workshop here in Portia. We hope you continue to show such quality. Here's your reward for achieving the #1 rank. 10,000 goals, dragon soup, lucky chest and 10 data discs. From the Commerce Guild. Thank you. So the dragon soup is like a bonus +1 in stats. Dr. Zook's books. Spariza, Dr. Zook's books just arrived. Please delivery them to him. I will delivery them to him. Understood. And I don't want to accidentally get confused and sell these fish that I've got. So I will get my horse and hightail it over to, say gather, and then ride and make for the museum. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock. I need to beat Higgins. I'm not gonna let down now and let him sneak in ahead again. Let's do this. And I'm now rank A, so plus 99, plus 101, plus 99. 3 rubber band. Will do. Higgins here too slow. So let's see this. So I was, wow, almost 275 points. Oh, 275 points ahead. So, okay. Dr. Zoo's books to Dr. Zoo. Okay, he's actually moving around. What did I want to do? I wanted to go to the museum to hand in. Oh, mint, I see mint. Hello? He sounds like he's gonna fall asleep soon.
How do I fall asleep standing up? I don't know. It just happens.
It just happens. Let's see. I wanted to give him a roses.
Thank you so much. I really like
Buddy!
it.
Nice. Sam, how about some roses? That's why I buy like a bunch of roses like early on in the game, is to just build a bit of a stockpile. Because a lot of the characters, like roses, is a default type gift you can give them, and it's about 10 relationship points for most of them. Not everyone likes it, but most of them is bonus relationship points. Wait. Who wants something? It's probably Lucy. Hold on. Let's go and see what Lucy would like.
Hello?
Lucy would like... Imagine that. So, was it Django that wanted Pot of Hysteria? Django. Pot of Hysteria. And I think it's actually the one that you manufacture and not the one from Lucy's flower shop. But I could check. How about a gift of a crystal necklace? Plus 15 relationship. Thank you. And some goals as well. But she reimbursed me for a gift? A little bit weird. It was a gift, Lucy. I feel cheapened somehow. Let's see. So the little leaf icon next to the Monday just indicates that it is now, in fact, autumn. So let's go and give a gift of a book to Dr. Zhu.
Oh, my books! I've waited long for these.
What happened to your hand? It looks injured.
We're getting more and more books in the clinic. I'd like to have a shelf for these medical books.
And I just happen to have a crafting recipe for a bookshelf.
The clinic has this design, but it does not help. I'm not gifted enough for this kind of work.
I'll make it.
Oh, I can count on you? Terrific! I took a trip over to the desert the other day. There are several species of useful herbs over there. I wonder if I can make some new herbal mixes.
Yeah. Herb mixes. Let's see. So I need to make some sand blocker. Just check. Commerce Commission, rubber belt, Carol sewing machine, the green wall. Museum. Is it 9 yet? Is it 9? Don't want to accidentally sell stuff that I want to give to the museum. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Hello? Is my audio working? I've got a shortcut key, and the change from yesterday to today in terms of OBS that reset meant all my shortcut keys and setup that I've carefully configured over the days got reset, so I'm not sure if I'm actually doing what I think I'm doing. Hello, madam. If you find anything of value from the old world, please donate it to us. You have no idea how much a discovery can change the world. Don't listen to what the church has to say. We just want to progress towards a better world. Understood. Okay. I think... Not sure if actually the fish counts as an exhibit. No. Okay. And this is a relic exchange. So if you've got some relic pieces, you can exchange this one for this one, or you give this one and she will give you this one. So if you are looking for stuff, so this one you can actually buy, so fish sub piece 2, and it gives you actual bonus points I think with the relationship. So let's exchange this. So 10 relationship points with Emily. So if you exchange, it's another way to actually get some relationship points with people. Let's go and put in the extra emperor fish. It needs to be the following: emperor frogfish, emperor, and emperor. Okay, 6. Let's see. Put in, and put in. Okay, observe. So, fish species collected: emperor bannerfish, emperor golden salmon, so emperor of all of them. So, now they're all in the fish tank, nice. And exit. And I think that means that they will send me a thank you in the form of a crystal or master fishing rod. It might just be to the mail, and I think it might even be the same day. But it might also only be the following day, so not too worried about doing that right away. But now that I've handed that in, I can sell these extra fish. After I bought some of Alice's. Oh, she's got the sale on! I will take all of these and have a pot of hysteria. Paper flower 6, I will take all of them. Which is something Django likes. This is the poplar tree for wedding bell. Max stamina. Max stamina, max stamina. Bookmark. Critical chance plus 4%. Framed happiness. A decoration for the wedding ceremony, also for storing photos. Let's see. Succulent plant with a branch. So these are actually wild roses, asteria. So it's not this one, I believe. That's the it's just asteria, and Django wants a pot of asteria. Okay. Talk to Alice.
Hey.
It's her birthday, by the way. Almost forgot about that. Plus 30 relationship. If you give them something they like on their birthday, times 3 in terms of rep points. So nice. Nice. And you get to add their when you become, I think, friends with them. Let's see where Alice is on this. Alice is buddy. Okay, so buddy level, at least you get to know when their birthday is on the calendar. So Sam is there. There's Ginger, Mint, Emily, Mayer. Okay. Yeah, so I know a few people's birthdays. Not everyone's yet, because I'm not friends with everyone. So where's Mint? Mint is buddy status at the moment. He's upgraded to buddy status. I want to get him to friend. I think that's when he gives you the gift of the drill or the chainsaw, one of those. I think this is our surprise fishing rod from Merlin. Salted fish sword. Thank you for your support on the study of ichthyology at the museum. We have already obtained samples of all the regular fish species around Portia. We've attached some thank you gifts. Thank you very much, Research Center. I think this is for normal fish, of which emperor fish counts as well. That's the reward, the salted fish sword, and this is the one I was after, master fishing rod. Thank you for your support on the study of ichthyology at the museum. We have already obtained samples of all the emperor fish species around Portia. We've attached some thank you gifts. Thanks again, the Research Center. Oh man, it doesn't actually tell you like a score or a rank. Greatly improves the odds of catching that fish that got away. I wanted to sell. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sell some of these bonus fish at the round table. Don't think I've got enough to actually hurt them financially. Try and sell the expensive ones. There we go. More expensive ones. That was all of them. Okay. What's this one? This one is salted fish sword, which is attack plus 36. Yeah, so this is probably like an early game reward for normal fish, one of normal fish. But it's not so advanced an weapon at the moment. So let's go and see. Sword. Oh, I've picked up some log stuff. Hold on, hold on. I've got a lucky chest. Let's open the lucky chest. Which is... I can't see the item. This doesn't always refresh if something comes out of a bag or a lucky chest or box something. Max stamina plus 8. Okay. I think I'm already capped on stamina though. I need to do this quest. And there was dragon soup. Was it dragon soup? Hold on, this one. Dragon soup defense permanent plus 1. So at the moment my defense is 339. So take 1 and defense now 340. Thank you. And I can store the tea and the chilies and this relic piece as well. Relics. This is food, I think. Food. Lobster. And I can now put the normal fishing knot back in items and gifts. This crit chance plus 10, I can put that in here. Hold on. Actually, crit chance 10, max stamina 8. But let me actually open. I think I'm going to equip that crit chance. Crit chance is really useful. Where did I store it? Items and gifts. Whereas all the other stuff is sort of meh. Crit chance. So my crit base chance goes up to 25%. So if I do 25% plus this bubblefish 2 plus 35%, it should go up to 60%. Which is a big buff. I think I should check this tomorrow. But I think I'm already capped on stamina inside my house of my current level of the house. Sort or yes. Okay, poplar tree. So I need to do this crafting workshop bookshelf. So let's do this. Whoa, we can make 200. Good. Okay, craft one of them and craft 3 of these. Okay, and let's see. Bookshelf. This is just gifts. I can actually store this. Sorry, I was looking at missions. I need to go and farm or harvest. Commerce Commission needs to go to Phyllis. Okay. And sorry, sand blocker. I think it's this recipe. It's a sand blocker, yeah. So insulated planter box, I've got 6. Mucus, I've got a poplar tree is 4 build. So let me actually get it in my storage. So I've got poplar trees. This is for a quest. This is for a quest. Poplar trees, insulated planter box. I might have stored it in special. Yeah. Insulated planter box, and what else do I need? Poplar, poplar. That's it. Okay. So 6 is insulated planter box and poplar trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, really complicated design that Dawa did. It's like a box with trees in it. Anyway, that is one of them. Craft another one. and put down the planter box and then the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2 out of 6. No. Let's go for number 3 out of 6. Plant a poplar tree and another one, and another one, and another one. Okay. So 3 out of 6. I think the next level of the assembly station upgrade is actually the automated one where you can actually queue stuff up. In which case this would have been really useful instead of having to manually do it one by one. Or it's split. You can still do manual, but you can also do like a queued one. So 4. Let's do number 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Retrieve. And last one. Build another sand blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick this up. I'm debating whether I want to actually train my horse again and just take the let's go and hand in quest, and then I will come back here and take the DD stop every year after I've kicked off my horse training. So let's do this. I want to go and see Phyllis. I think is in the Dr. Zhu's clinic. Makes sense that she's at work. Or is that Dr. Zhu? Or both of them? Yeah.
This bookshelf is of great craftsmanship, even from Polly's perspective. Thank you for all the help. Here's something.
Sure. Relationship plus 20 and plus Commerce Commission. Not bad. This is your commission fee. Thanks. Nice. Plus 35 relationship and a teapot. What does a teapot actually give? A teapot gives plus 9 max stamina from badge exchange. Okay, so industrial walker. Back to my farm, kick off some training with the horse, and then go and plant the trees. Hey, Arlo. Oh, I wanted to make a pot of hysteria for Django as well. Oh, is this ripe yet? Is this ripe? Well, it is, it is. Harvest. 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 This is where you need the right chips for Ack as well. Is to actually do this for you. Because then you just queue up what you want him to plant, and he will harvest it and plant the next thing. Cancel. Okay, so what's the next thing I want to actually sort? Yes, so store the food item, wheat. Ah, I'm full. Okay, hold on, next one, food. Okay, store that. And more plant in boxes. So, all seasons, rainbow flower seed. So it's autumn, so autumn have just started. So I can make a chili pepper seed. Got a bunch of chili already. Can do that. Probably look for something that's autumn specific only, which I think is this one. So how many days does this take? This takes 7 days to mature. Lettuce seed. I think I've got lettuce as well. Let's make a few extra lettuce. Sisal seed. Fully grown after 9 days actually. I've got a bunch of lettuce already. It's all seasons, autumn. Okay. So, layers and sisal seed. both of them takes quite a while to actually grow, and it's autumn only. So let's do, how many boxes of rockets? So each one can get 6 planted. So I need to top up my fertilizer as well. Layered carrot, more layered carrot, more layered carrot, layered carrot, okay. And then sisal seed. Not sure what the sisal seed actually does. Don't think I've farmed that before, planted it before. So, but it's fairly rare and it only grows in autumn, so I think it's worth it to actually try and get something in there. Okay, let's pick up what we've got here and kick that off. So much to do, man, so much to do. Resin, hardened clay. So flour. Now that I've got wheat again, I can kick off some flour. Okay, let's do some more flour. Oh, that's my timer to say I've played more than an hour and a half already, which as my after work playtime is about what I'm aiming for, to play at least an hour and a half on weekdays after work. So cultivated soil, pigments, I'll wait a bit on the pigments, cultivated soil. Okay, and then layered carrot, hold on. Sisal. Okay, I did plant it for a moment there because I didn't see anything in it. I was like, what's going on? There's nothing planted. Did I forget to plant it? Sort all the rest. It's fine. Actually, that sword thing I can put in. That can be stored. I think that's it. And let's now go to Mr. Horsey, come over here. I want to make sure. I think Ak is actually feeding him honey. And stable. Oh, he's sad. I think it's because I've not petted him today. Let's actually pet him. Is he around? Come on, Horsey. Let's actually ride him all the way there. Okay. So, E interact. And what do you do next? Pet! Pet. Yeah. Pet. I think that should change him to happy face instead of sad face on the training interface. Let's see. Stable. Yeah, so he's he was red, now he's amber. His loyalty is increasing though, which is nice. So let's train dash endurance utilization, which is the lowest at the moment. And no, it's fine. You keep doing that. I just wanted to make sure that it actually did kick off. I am going to take the DD transport to Portia Bridge. DD stop. 20 minutes. Confirm. So yeah, in terms of in-game time, I think I'm going to do this. And I might stop by the Abandoned Ruins 3 as well to try and get some of that aluminum that I would need for the sewing machine. Carol just have to wait for it, unfortunately. See, number 5. Oh, I don't even need number 5. Install wind blocker. I love that you can actually have 6 of these size of things in your pocket. It's fine, it's fine. All fits in my Magic pocket. The TARDIS pocket. It's bigger on the inside than the outside. See. Wind blocker. Sand blocker, not wind blocker. I should actually check once the south block, so for those who haven't gotten this far in the campaign, this is the south block sort of quest chain, where you gradually build more things for this area of the river.
That's a beautiful
Which
sight.
becomes a mini town,
Yes, it is.
and there's a
There'll be no
vendor
more
there as
sand
well.
on my breakfast table.
I still need to check whether that actually accepts fish. Siwa and Dawa. Worker's hat. Hold on. Worker's hat is a bonus of 320 bonus points, and my current one is 235, which I will exchange so that my health from 1407 goes to 1492. Nice. Okay. So, don't think there was a follow-up quest for this. No. Okay. I am gonna head over there and do a bit of mining with my fisherman's pickaxe. Try to get some aluminum ore. I think it's aluminum ore. Do you want to spend 20 gold switching around the area of the abandoned ruins? Sure. Go in there. Pay 600 gold for the weekly pass. That's fine. Okay. I've not gotten any of the ores in this abandoned ruins because I've not been here, so anything really is a bonus. Like this. Magnesium ore and data disk and aluminum ore. So, magnesium and aluminum ore. My first time in here in this playthrough. I've only played the game like once before, like fairly far into the campaign, but not finished it before, which I'm gonna try and do with this playthrough. Let's get as much of the good stuff as we can. I wanted to make a pot of Asteria, I forgot about that. I've made a note. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And end the day with this mine thing. Oops. Okay, a bit further in. Sand and it's iron here as well. Yeah, iron and lead ore. Wow. Okay. Bonus point, I am gonna... Yeah, I still got points. More loot, double chance please, thank you. Iron ore, more of this good stuff. Aluminum ore. Yeah, once you get the drill, this is super quick. Because what's actually taking the time here is the wind-up animation. And the drill is, I would say, a whole for the third of the animation time that this is taking, so it's super quick. Automated planting data chip. That's the other thing I want here, is all of these extra chips. Because that's stuff you can give to Ak to actually help him help you. Do a bit more automation on the workshop area, workshop farm. What is it called? I want to call it the workshop area, but it's like farm as well, and it's like a big area now, so it's like workshop farm, land, area, place. Lots of aluminum ore. I will take all of the aluminum ore that I can mine, and data disks. I wonder if the data disk like rate is higher as well, because this is rune 3, so it should be higher. Iron ore, lead ore, tin ore, it's fine. Aluminum ore, almost like 1,000 already. Nice if there's like a big vein like this, Just like stand in one spot and keep digging down and around you and down and around. Yeah, look at that aluminum ore counter just going up and up and up. Each hit. Wait, mate. Each hit. So that's not. Wait. 1008. One more hit. 8. One more hit. So between 7 and 8 per hit. Recording drains. Sure what that was about. Okay, so I've got a bunch of aluminum ore, so I should try and go for the yellow ones, was it? Which is over there, which is the magnesium ore, I think. Yeah. Bunch of that, and then go to there, where there's another big spot. Run. Time is precious, man. I'm not even sure I can actually make anything with these yet, with the ores. Sure, maybe the industrial furnace can actually smelt it, but I haven't tried. I know there's like an electric furnace a bit later that can do the titanium stuff. I'm not sure if the industrial furnace can though. I've just restored a bit of stamina to keep mining. This is a bit of, I want to say, maybe a bit of a dull activity to do on stream. So I'm gonna just try and do it in like one big go and get a bunch of stockpile. But I don't have to do it too often. Maybe come back once or twice more in this week that I've got the license, just so I can get all the stuff nice and big stockpile, and then I don't have to do it for a while and just keep playing the main quest and use what I've got so far. I'm a big numbers guy. I won't say my day job, but also passion is just like looking at numbers and looking for trends and interesting insights in data. So I've been looking at my streaming data and looking at some of the stream tracking sites that tracks Twitch streamers and games that's being streamed on Twitch and how long it's, and all the metrics around Twitch streams. And I find that totally fascinating, even if I'm not very good at it, in terms of like my current ranks or anything. I do find it interesting to see. That's good, because I've looked at the stream and they give you like everyone's rank, like global ranks of the streams or number of followers or number of hours streamed. So you can use any metric and then look at like how you're performing on that metric versus everyone else. But I think it's only like people that actually register on the API, and they only poll it like every 15 minutes or so. So you need to be like on fairly regularly, and they'll ping, I think is the word, ping. They will ping how many people's viewing your stream at that moment, how many followers you've got, how many total views you've got, and a bunch of like stream health metrics, right? And I've been looking at that just like out of curiosity, and they've got then, because they're basically pinging everyone, and it's like what game you stream and what times you stream and the followers you gained while streaming that game. It's very like I would say almost like a rabbit hole of stats that you can look at and analyze if you're interested in that kind of thing. Hey, a room. Let's get into the room. Just like digging randomly for ores. Again, let's see what's in here. There's slow gooey. More slow gooeys. Okay, and all parts and goals, and there's nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. More mining. So yeah, I think if you just Google Twitch streaming stats, then like it's not the one top first or second or third site does have like all those global stats, and it's really interesting. You just type in either the game that you're interested in, seeing if anybody streamed that, or the streamer's name. I've looked at a few people that I follow as well, and like hope to emulate and see what they're doing in terms of like hours streamed, variety stream versus like single game streamers, because that's an interesting choice to make as well as a streamer. Are you going to be like a variety streamer, just going to stream one game? And yeah, interesting, because like people who is mostly known for one game then typically have a big followership from that game, and then if they try to actually then switch or stream another game, they lose the people who actually just want to watch that one game. So normally they might have say 2,000 viewers if they stream that game, but then they stream another game and they get to, I don't know, 1,500 viewers instead of 2,000. So it's only like an interesting trade-off. Vacuum cleaner. Don't think I've got that vacuum cleaner recipe. Okay. What's over there? Let's go for this. It's more aluminum. Yeah. Yeah. So it's very like a rabbit hole you can go down in looking at stats and viewership and change, 7-day change versus 14-day change or 30-day change if you've been a longer time streamer. I'm at like 7 days for how much? I think I'm coming on 3 weeks. Today is the last day of the 3-week, and I've got like a 4-week commitment to stream 10 hours per week as a sort of motivation to keep myself going. It's like focus on the things I can control, which is number of hours that I stream. So I've used the service. If you actually, I think I've got a command actually. If you do exclamation mark commitment, I use a service called Stick, and it's a service that basically allows you to hold yourself accountable by putting money on the fact that you say you will do something. So you give them your credit card details and you tell them, I'm going to do this thing. And you appoint a referee, like either a friend or somebody you know or you can trust to hold yourself accountable. You don't have to choose a referee, but that person basically then tells the service, yes you did what you said you would do, or no you didn't said what you would do. But what I really like about that service is they've got stats to support any of these nudges. So it says, well, if you appoint a referee, it actually gives you or makes people 50% or 70% more likely to stick to a commitment than people who don't appoint a referee. It doesn't actually matter that much whether the referee agrees with your commitment or not. It's just the fact that there's somebody external to yourself that can hold you accountable for what you said you would do. And I think that's the difference, or what makes the difference in people actually sticking to something or not sticking to something. Which is a very interesting aspect. It's called Stick with 2 Ks. It's the carrot or the stick with 2 Ks. Yeah, so I think tomorrow's the end of my 3 weeks. I've signed up for a 4-week commitment and put some money on the line every week. If I don't stream 10 hours per week, I'm gonna pay money. So I'm literally on the hook to pay if I don't stream, because I want to pay to learn to stream, and the best way to do that is to actually just start streaming. Sounds counterintuitive, or not really. Just sounds like very basic. A bit more of that. Can I go up? Yeah. Okay, let's actually go down and look for. There's another room, or was that the one I went through? Yeah, so the stick servers I would recommend, and I'm gonna try and like keep going, even though my commitment is just for 4 weeks. I do want to do some stuff for longer, but I've read it's like good to get some, I would say, early wins if you're trying to do some hard stuff that you've not done before. Okay, this one is one that I've done before. Is this the one that I've done before? Makes sense. It looks empty. Yeah, it looks empty. Yeah. Okay. So that was the one that I did. Let's see the other ones. Yeah, so tomorrow, what I was saying, or starting to say, is I'm a new streamer, and I'm coming on the end of 3 weeks of my first 4 weeks of streaming, as illustrated by my commitment being 4 weeks in. I've only like 3 weeks in. And I'm still figuring stuff out. I haven't got a proper overlay. I feel this change in Streamlabs OBS that are like a software update actually deletes my settings. It's like things that probably other people have discovered previously, and they're like, yeah, obviously you should save your settings, but I don't even know how to do that. So loads of stuff that I still have to figure out and learn how to actually do properly. That's some sort of engine. I think engines are good. Yeah, advanced engine. Bonsai. I think that's another engine. Go through the magnesium ore. Well, I can. Okay, still a few hours. And stamina, and keep going till 3 AM. And at the end of the in-game day, I'm also going to end my stream. So if you are not too interested in just watching me mine or hearing me natter on about commitment and weird stuff, I wouldn't mind if you try to find something a bit more interesting, another stream. That's alright with me. Thanks for hanging out if you do decide to go. I will be here again tomorrow. I've actually got the day off tomorrow in terms of my regular job, so I might actually be on earlier. I will also be on at my scheduled stream time, which is 7:30. But I might also be on earlier in the day. I tend to then use that extra time to actually figuring out technical stuff, so I might try like different overlays or tweak my sound settings, because I'm not happy yet entirely with my sound whenever I rewatch my VODs. So I might be tweaking my sound settings tomorrow morning. But yeah, so I will be on at later in the evening, but I might also be on a bit earlier in the day. So if you are around earlier in the day, please stop by and say hello. And small silicon 3 tempering liquid, nice. Yeah, but for the rest of this in-game day, I think I'm just going to mine until I pass out, and then once the game is saved in the morning, I will end my stream, because I need to sleep too. I'm actually more of a morning person than an evening person, so I tend to get up a bit earlier and go to bed earlier. And some people do not understand why I need to go to bed at or be asleep by 10 o'clock. Because I get up early and I want lots and lots of sleep. Oh, there's another room. Don't think I'm actually gonna have enough time for that. Let's just pick more ore, please. More ore. Yeah, so each hit with this one gets about 8 ore. So you can imagine with something that takes a third of the time how quickly you can stack up ore. Besides the fact just to do it super quickly and run out of stamina. Look at that! Look at that! He passes out. And thanks for everyone that stuck by me till through that sort of bit laborious mining process. I am gonna end my stream here and review and just make sure everything was actually working as I wanted it to with my reset Streamlabs OBS settings. But thanks if you hung around. I will be back tomorrow. I will definitely be on by 7:30 PM, but I might also be on earlier as well because I've got the day off of normal work, so I might stream a long stream of my time at Portia trying to progress on the main campaign. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I am gonna say goodbye and good night. Enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's long or short. Bye bye.